Adventure is in my blood. Finding treasures big or small and having fun is what it's all about. With my wife Melissa and our 3 kids, life is pretty full. But there isn't a mountain we can't climb together. This isn't your ordinary antique store. My name is Alex Archbold and this is Curiosity Inc. In the distance you can see Confederation Bridge, big massive structure right over the ocean. Pretty cool, actually. And of course, family tradition to stop at the local antique stores. We've stopped today at Ice Boat Rarities and Antiques. Gonna have a look and see what they have. I can already tell out front they've got a gas pump, old Volkswagen Beetle with the craziest taillights I ever did see. Interesting. Those look like chair legs or something that they've stuck on where the taillights were. Is it horse drawn? If there's some kind of donkey referenced about me, Melissa, I'm not going to be super happy. That is an authentic ship's lady off of a 1800 sailing ship. It's something you don't see every day. Look, it's in an old church. You can see all the way up. Yeah, there's a little window out of it in one of them. Cool.
You're gonna be blown.
Nice little Noah's Ark.
And it's a little bit different. It's got flesh.
Even the fan in this place is an old airplane propeller.
Yeah.
Looks neat.
Tractor.
What's it from?
A tractor.
Okay.
Kind of looks like an.
They've even got the Evel Knievel stunt cycle. And the scramble van. I had that one at the shop not that long ago. Lots of neat old cars and trucks and toys. Pennant salted peanuts. I guess that would have been like Planters almost. Quite like this sailboat. It's quite large on a nice stand. Handmade folk art. There's these little mermaids hanging from the ceiling. There's a lot of really unique things, but sadly the price point on some stuff, I mean, good stuff is good stuff, but being a retailer myself, I can't pay the same price as they do. Like for instance, this little Coke machine here, they have $2,000 on this. If I were to find that in Edmonton, I could probably get it for about $400. And then you'd hope to sell it or retail it for around, you know, $600 to $800. It's not as rare a machine as some of the others. But we've got one just like this at the store. They've got $2,300 on it. I think we have $1,200 on ours. So the margins are going the opposite direction, but there's lots of cool stuff to see. The masthead up at the front would be of great interest. $7,000, I'm not sure. And they've even got a buffalo sitting in here. It's not something you see every day. Cool little shop, I'll give it that. Of course, folk art is very popular. It's the William Tell situation there. They look really happy about having the apple with the arrow through their head. I imagine that's a weather vane that probably turns. Yes, it is. And this was originally bicycle wheels, and somebody has turned it into a little Ferris wheel. That's neat. But I think it's motorized even, so you might not want to pull on it. Oh, no, it's not hooked up. Oh, okay. Here's a little cowboy, literally cowboy boot. Okay, Stephen, do you know what that is? Right there?
Let's see. Radio show record player.
Radio show record player? Very close. It's a transcription turntable. Would have come out of a radio station.
Okay, I was.
Yeah, so that has an ad on it for Ultra Club beer, but that was what the radio stations would have, and they'd play these special types of platters. Which is a fairly rare thing. For $600, that's not an unfair price for something like that. It's pretty cool. You see, they've got all their other radios and speakers and stuff in this area. I like how they've laid the store out. It's really interesting. Stephen made a purchase which I think we're gonna regret. I know we're gonna regret. Oh no, that's gonna be behind me. So I'll be hearing that behind me the whole way on the island. That's great news. Oh. The wife and kids have been really good about me stopping along the way and trying to find some treasures. And today we stopped at a friend named Mike's place. He watches our YouTube channel, and he contacted me and said, hey, if you're on the island, you got to stop by. You got some neat stuff. So we're going to stop and see Mike and see just exactly what kind of stuff he's got inside the house.
Nope, I think he's interested.
So Mike, I see you're a man who likes old cars. You got the Rockin' Rods t-shirt. So do you have an old car yourself, or?
I got a 68 Mustang in the garage.
Okay.
And
Fastback or coupe?
No, it's a coupe.
Wow.
But I can show you that.
Oh, that'd be
it's
cool.
on jack stands. Had the issue with brakes, so.
Okay, well I guess we can't be buying that and driving that home, hey?
Oh, you can.
No, I already
You
said
can.
to Melissa that what if I find a car here? I'd have to drive it back. She said no, that's not happening. So, and you've got a collection of some die-cast vehicles and
Yep.
some sort of things. Okay, well we've come by today to see what you got for possible sale. So hopefully we can strike a deal today.
Yeah,
Awesome. Well, let's check it out.
come right on in.
Some Corvette. Those are model kits, are they not?
Yeah, they're models.
Okay. Metallica.
Metallica. I went to their concert in 2011. They were here in Halifax.
That must have been pretty good.
Oh yeah,
They put on a good show from what I hear.
yeah, they did.
And I know this is what I came to look at was the driver's instructor's model. Do you have it wired up right now? Does it work?
I don't have batteries in it.
Oh, okay, but it does take batteries.
But it
And
does take batteries. As you see, the steering wheel but it's there. It fits on there.
this is a Hone 1/4 scale. Oh, I see the batteries go in.
Yeah, there you go there.
And this would have been meant to teach kids how a car works, how suspension works. And they had other ones that were more elaborate that had a front end with headlights and taillights that worked and signal lights. This isn't the most detailed one that they made, but it's still really cool. And you've got one of their little mini, I don't know if this is Hone, it is German.
I think that's home too. I'm not 100% sure. That
Little
one too
diesel
has
engine.
batteries in it.
And you're not kidding about collecting the die-cast cars.
No.
Mainly a 1/18 scale, from what I see.
My 118 scale is what I'm trying to keep it at. Although I got some 124s up there. And
So what's your favorite one on the wall here, would you say?
oh my, this is in the top 3 for sure.
57 Chev Bel Air convertible.
Yeah, and
The rides and stuff, like saying
that one,
A Mustang.
and I don't know, it'd be a third.
Well, you got a nice variety of.
See that one?
That was always my dad's favorite car. He liked the. He only liked the 289 Cobras. He didn't like the 427s with the big
Right.
flares. But my dad was a big Cobra fan.
Yeah.
He would have appreciated that. Fox Body Mustang's an unusual die-cast. You don't see those
Yeah, I
too
don't see
often.
that too often. That's a GMP, so it's a higher end. It has carpeted
Oh, yeah.
carpets and the fabric seat and stuff like that.
Those are, yeah, the little bit better ones. So you've got some Hot Wheels here.
Yeah.
See the older ones, that one's a high raker. I can tell at the back end
Yeah,
comes up.
2 of them here.
Okay, yeah.
Here. No red lines though, but a lot of these I had when I was younger, in my teens and stuff like that.
Oh yeah,
Those two.
yeah. I had the same
Yeah,
type.
I got a bunch over here too.
I had just missed the red line craze by the time I was into Hot Wheels. I was getting Hot Wheels in the early 80s, early to mid 80s.
Yeah.
I remember this, you could get that guy at McDonald's.
Yeah, that's it. And that's another one I did. Yeah, I had that when I was younger too. As you can see, this one I took care of it because I really liked it.
You like that one? Yeah, I remember liking that one too. Very, very neat. So now, today I'm going to be a customer of Mike's, but Mike's been a customer of mine. And a few of these items, the little Jeep, the tractor with trailer, the CAA tow truck, which I remember showing my mom that because she works for CAA. Those were once at our store, and they made their way to your house. And
Yep.
here we are a year and a half later, and you know, those are still the ones I think are really cool. I always like the old 60s Tonkas that have the white walls on them. Those are
Yeah,
neat.
it's really nice. That's my first car.
Well, we had to come out to the garage to have a look at the old cars out here because you can't come to a cool place and not come see cool stuff. So this is an 82 T-Bird, it looks like?
Yep.
Now, it looks like your cars are both floating. You're doing a little work on the pair of them
Yeah,
here?
well, this one here is I'm restoring right now. I had it painted last year, so it's not together. I have to get the vinyl roof done, exhaust, and it's just
Just little stuff?
just little stuff. And
Looks
then this
really
one
nice
here.
and clean under here, though. Did you
Oh,
do a
yeah.
lot of the work yourself? Or?
Yeah, I did most of the body work. I got a guy painted it for me because I don't have the talent or the tools to do anything.
So you're a Ford guy through and through, then?
Well, I don't know if I'd say through and through, but it just so happens that I got 3 of them now.
My grandpa was a Ford guy.
Was it?
I've never found an allegiance to
No.
a certain brand.
No.
I mean, geez, I just bought that BMW Isetta the other day. That's
Yeah.
about as out there as it can get.
That's a nice little car.
Yeah, it's probably going to be more reliable than the more modern BMW I drive, which is consistently in the shop.
Oh, is it? Yeah, I remember you biked to the shop or you got back or something.
Interior looks quite nice. How long have you had this 68 here? This is 68, you said,
68, yeah. I've had this about 12-ish years.
Yeah, it looks fantastic.
Yeah.
And the nice thing is, too, and I've noticed a lot of vehicles on either PEI or in Halifax, there's a lot of rust because of the sieving right here.
Yeah.
But these look like they're pretty well rust-free. Was it always like that? Or?
This one came from Nevada. It was brought up here like 15-ish years ago.
Oh, so it had a pretty solid body.
Yeah, it had a pretty solid body. This one here, I did quite a bit of work with. Over the time, I had, I think I had like 5 parts cars. And it was funny that each one of those cars, the floor panel would be perfect, but the rest of the body was shot. Another one, the doors were perfect, and so on and so on. So I picked all the good stuff off of everything.
And did you do the cutting of the metal yourself and
Yeah.
everything? Or? Wow.
Yeah, it's my brother helped me with a bit of it too.
Well, I see. Is that your headliner back
That's
there?
it. Yeah, that's the head, the backing of it.
Okay.
So I still have to buy the material.
Some upholstery done. It's that flocked red sort of carpet,
Yeah.
it looks like?
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure it'll be one of a kind. You know, you don't see many of these cars restored
No.
anymore.
No, and I got a picture.
Had it.
That's when I had it. This is back in early '90s.
And so after driving it through winter and driving all around it,
Yeah.
it didn't look like that for too much longer? Or?
No, I mean I cleaned as much as I could, but back then undercoating wasn't the going thing at that point.
And even
So,
the undercoating they put on cars sometimes would trap the moisture.
Z-Bart or something with the rubberized stuff. Yeah, that was brutal.
Well, you'll have it back to its former glory before long.
Yeah, it's getting there. Almost done.
Really interesting things on the island. Now, I don't want you to think that all we did was go antiquing. We did do that. But we're going to be posting videos soon that shows all the amazing sightseeing that we did with the family and the fun and the beauty and the majesty of the province itself. I just wanted to separate out the antiquing adventures into this little series. So watch the other ones through Nova Scotia and Prince Edward Island. We had a lot of fun out there and met some wonderful people. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you all soon. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye for now.